Hey guys, but I have another I don't know what to call these, but it's like I'm like in the natural, right? And I'm doing something natural. And it's like I don't know, like God hits me with a spiritual simile. I think that's what they call it, comparing like and as when you use like and as. As, like and as. Okay. So yeah, us Midwesterners are in the middle of a heat wave right now. I stopped at the grocery store and I saw this old man. He was asking people for quarters, I guess, collecting quarters. And he was like, do you have any money? Do you have any change on you? I was like, no, sir, I don't have any change on me. And I did give him a water bottle. And I was like, I don't know if he really needs this water bottle, because I saw him walk out with a bunch of groceries, and I don't know, it looked like, I mean, he had chicken in there, so apparently he has like a fridge or some sort, though. I'm like, maybe he really doesn't need the water, but I'm just gonna give it to him anyways. Just joked. And a few days later, that's when the heat wave got into effect. It was like reaching like 96, close to 100 degrees, and I thought, what if that could have been, I don't know, his last bottle? And what if he could have ended up on the streets that day and all he had was that water that I gave him? So the point is, it's like God brought to mind, the water in this case is like the gospel of Christ. And people, you know, we base people off how we see them. And maybe God will tell us to go talk to that person, and we're automatically assuming like that person doesn't look like they really want to be talked to. That person doesn't look like they really want to hear the gospel. But we can't just jump to conclusions about what someone wants to hear, because the outward appearance is always deceptive. You know, you can't judge a book by its cover, and you don't know what they're going through in that moment. So just give them the water, because you know, what's the harm in offering water? There's no harm in offering water. They can reject it, they can deny it, but just preach the gospel to them. Take that step out. And you know, you don't know, they might need it, although they might have a rude reaction at first. Doesn't mean that it's not a seed is not being planted. You know, we do the planting, but God does the watering. We can't talk to someone and expect them to change right before our eyes. You know, God has to water the seed, but how can he water the seed if we haven't planted? But how can we water the seed if we haven't yet planted it? So yeah, plant the gospel. Just preach the gospel to someone. It may look like they're not in the mood to be talked to, but you don't know. The person that looks rude and like they're gonna cuss you out for telling them the gospel might have the softest response ever, compared to the person who is like, I don't know, that looks nice. So yeah, you guys, that's my word of the day. I don't know what to call these things, but just give them the water and just preach the gospel. And God bless you guys. Amen.